Earlier this year, Luke Combs released his version of Tracy Chapman's song, Fast Car. Several years earlier, Jonas Blue and Dakota made an excellent dance version. Various artists such as Khalid have also covered it. And of course, there's the original masterpiece by Tracy Chapman. One can confidently say that this song is impactful, and its impactfulness has rendered it extremely popular and timeless. However, unlike most catchy and timeless songs, Fast Car is extremely sad. Take a proper listen, and you may end up with teary eyes and goosebumps. At its core, Fast Car tells the story of a young woman trapped by the cyclical nature of poverty. The lyrics depict her longing for a way out and her dreams of a better life. But this better life is stifled by the brutal extensions of poverty, those extensions being alcoholism, dysfunctional relationships, and neglectful parenting. Let's take a deep dive and explore the lyrics and the sad story that is Tracy Chapman's Fast Car. Let's consider the first stanza. You got a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. In the opening lines, we are introduced to the name of the song, Fast Car. Now a car, and any vehicle for that matter, equates to freedom. If you have a car, you can go virtually anywhere. No matter your circumstance, if you own a car, theoretically, you can up and leave at any second and never come back. Again, a car is freedom. On the contrary, if you have no car, you are stuck. In the first stanza, we can see that our character is just that, stuck and longing for a way out. We also see with the line, I want a ticket to anywhere and any place is better, that the place she is stuck in is clearly not a good one. Also with the line starting from zero, got nothing to lose, we see that not only is the town she lives in not a good place, but she herself is not in a good place, most likely financially. But this line also enlightens us to her youth. Having nothing to lose and nothing to prove seemingly means that she has no responsibility, no kids, no real bills, no partner, no full-time job. Thus, despite the poverty and the bad town she lives, because she has no responsibility and nothing tying her down, we are also introduced to this idea of hope and potential. For the protagonist, this hope appears in the form of a car and a mutually symbiotic relationship, a relationship that would benefit both parties. The lines, maybe we can make a deal, and maybe together we can get somewhere, inspired the notion that with strong relationships and partnerships, really anything is possible. Overall, the theme of the first stanza is escape. Moving on now to the second stanza. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. If the theme of the first stanza was escape, the theme of the second stanza is plan. In this stanza, Chapman cements this vision of a better future via what seems like a very attainable plan. Again, a plan based on mutual symbiosis, this idea of a partnership. Party A has the car, and Party B has some startup money. Combine these two things, and it could be the start of a new life, in a new city, a place where both parties can find employment, pool their income, and begin this new life. Let's move on now to the third stanza. See, my old man's got a problem. He lives with the bottle. That's the way it is. He said his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school. That's what I did. In stanza 3, we are given a why. We are enlightened as to the protagonist's circumstance, which has rendered her impoverished. Here, we see that her father is an alcoholic, is unemployed, is physically disabled, and is aging far worse than he should be as a result of his alcoholism. The mother, having had enough, has left in search of her own hopeful journey, and our protagonist remains as the central caregiver. Let's move on now to stanza 4. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We got to make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. Stanza 4, although short, is worth noting, specifically the line, "We have to make a decision," again alluding to this idea of a partnership. We'll come back to this a bit later. Moving on now to the chorus. So I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. And I had a feeling that I could be someone. Be someone. Be someone. The chorus again plays on this idea of hope. The protagonist is reminiscing about an exciting time. We can envision a young couple speeding out of their town into a city, arm over shoulder, filled with potential and hope. And for the first time, our protagonist, who up until that point has lived a rather sad existence, is now filled with the aforementioned hope and potential, and a sense of belonging, a sense that they are in the right place, in the right time, and with the right person. The chorus also, though, has a sad element to it, and showcases our first glimpse of uncertainty, because now Chapman has switched to the past tense. Moving on to stanza 5. You got a fast car. We go cruising, entertain ourselves. You still ain't got a job, and I work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house, and live in the suburbs. Here, we start to see the glimpse of uncertainty that was foreshadowed in the chorus is real. We see the first crack in the protagonist's pipe dream. Her partner is still unemployed. The fast car, instead of means to an end, is now just a form of entertainment. It served its purpose and played its part in the plan. Now the rest needs to fall in line. The protagonist has also played her part. She's gotten a job, but the partner has yet to do so. We also find that a fresh start and starting anew, though it may sound glamorous, is not easy. The thrill of speeding through the city lights with an arm over your shoulder is hindered by the devoid realities of the arrival. The couple has arrived homeless, unemployed, and is still impoverished, and now living in a shelter. Interestingly enough, we also see that the dream has changed. The dream has changed from just escaping and moving into the city to now moving out into the suburbs. After the chorus repeats, stanza 6 is where the dream has officially come crashing down. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. You stay out drinking late at the bar. See more of your friends than you do of your kids. I'd always hoped for better. Thought maybe together, you and me'd find it. I got no plans. I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car. Keep on driving. Here, Chapman enlightens us to the cyclical nature of the protagonist's sad journey. Like her mother, she is the one working, and like her father, her man is unemployed, an alcoholic, and an absentee parent. And now with the kids, our protagonist can no longer just get up and leave and try to find it with someone else. She has children. She has the responsibility she never had before. And now the ultimatum begins. After the chorus repeats, we get the final lines of the song. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You got to make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. This draws us back to stanza 4, which I'd mentioned we'd come back to. Now, instead of saying, we've got to make a decision, in the final stanza, it's you've got to make a decision. Instead of, is it fast enough so we can fly away? It's, is it fast enough so you can fly away? Again, like her mother, she sees the dead-end future with her current partner. Her dreams were completely crushed. This desire for a mutually symbiotic relationship has turned into a one-way street. And now again, like her mother, she has no desire for him to be around. With that last stanza, we reach the end of the song. When reflecting, we see that the song serves as a social commentary on the challenges faced by those living in disadvantaged circumstances in their dreams of a better life. Overall, Fast Car is a powerful ballad that explores the themes of poverty, escape, alcoholism, hope, and the desire for a better future. Tracy Chapman's heartfelt vocals and storytelling create a compelling narrative that will forever resonate with its listeners. But again, the story of Fast Car is truly a sad one, as there's nothing sadder than broken dreams and unfulfilled potential.